everybody has their own success story. Having a really brilliant concert, receiving a Nobel Prize. Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. First of all, I'm so thankful to all of my viewers and audience members who are giving me such a good response to my videos, to my shorts, to my content, and such a positive response is actually like it's deriving me, it's motivating me to get more information on your table, to search even more for you and bring a valid, usable information for you that can help you grow. So this channel will definitely work in all those streams and scenarios. And yes, if there's anything in terms of suggestions, comments, improvements, I'm always open to your suggestions and opinions because my channel is absolutely based on you. My success will rely upon your thinking and your opinions. So I'm always open to your suggestions. If you'd like anything that I should do, change or improve within me or my channel, do suggest me in the comment box and it's all going to be implemented. Today I'm going to talk about the universal concept of success. First thing, we know that success is attributed with a person. If the person is successful, their terms of success is different. So whenever I find people reading success books, success coachings, please do not do that because everybody has their own success story. A particular businessman is successful because he made certain choices. A particular athlete is successful because he played with different tricks. So there's no formula approach towards success, but yes, there are certain rules that are to be implemented in a successful life. They are universal rules that every successful person is actually using those tricks. They are universal secrets, so I'm going to talk about today 8 universal success secrets. When it comes to success, we all once in our lifetime has fantasized it. Either we watch ourselves receiving a Nobel Prize, having a really brilliant concert, getting our accounts filled up, or getting enlisted in a Forbes 100 list. But how about if I tell that all of these scenarios or approaches are attainable if only you're going to follow certain rules in your life? Change the course of your life and you'll find yourself in a really like improved and growthful life manner. Number one, I'll let you know, just get a better partner for yourself. I'm not talking about particularly a life partner. You're getting a business partner, you're getting a free time partner, you're getting a soulmate or life partner included, or you're even getting a partner for your like journey. Do get a person in a right way. This is a choice that you have to make very wisely. Rich or successful people make this choice in a very critical manner, because once you're going to onboard a person in your life, that person is going to influence the way you think, they're going to determine your thoughts, and both of these things are going to actually determine the way you decide things. Your decisions will be highly influenced by these things. So do remember, if you're going to pick up a partner for yourself, just listen to one thing that Oprah Winfrey says, and she said, you should pick up a person who helps you grow. You don't want to be pulled back. So you should have a person who is going to motivate you, lift you up, and in any way should support your thoughts so that you may find each and every day closer to your goal. Number two, opinion. Opinion is very good if you have, but it can sometimes become highly controversial. Remember that successful people never place their opinion on a table unless they're asked. You should have opinion because it's actually going to bring your evaluative and analytical skills on work. Your words are important and you're supposed to make them precious. How you can make your words or opinion precious? Keep it to yourself unless someone comes you to ask that what are your thoughts on a certain matter. Even if a discussion is going in front of you, don't let your words come out unless asked. That's why you hear rich people, successful people, entrepreneurs, and athletes, sports persons, they are always giving their statements in an interview, in a press release, or in an article. They never place their thoughts without ask, like on a tweet, on a video, because they know how to get their words valued. So here I'd like to pin up a really good point that the less you speak, the more you listen. Number three, practicality. Bring practicality and rationality in your thoughts, in your stance, in your decisions. Practical means that don't live in a fantasized world. We have a habit, it's a human instinct to build up an empire on a very small thought. We are getting a thought that, okay, I like to sing. Gradually, we are thinking to have 100 songs on Billboard, and then we are thinking of having a mega concert with millions of people in the stadium. This is just a fantasized world. The reality is really different. If you're having a thought, put it on desk and bring it under calculation. Maths is present there to bring rationality on your table. Like, these are the numbers actually going to come out. If you're having a really brilliant idea, don't keep it aside and don't expect much from it. First, be neutral, be rational, and research. Like, do some search for it. You have Google at your place, you have research scholars, you have everything. So just bring that thought on a next stage and try feasibility. Try to know how feasible the thought is and what I can actually cultivate from it. Rational decision making is always going to put you on a safer side. You don't have to be regretful or worried about what you said earlier or what you've decided, because you picked the rational side. Emotions are just a feeling. Don't bring them onto a next level that it can influence your life. Don't. It's a very, very small partial lifespan feeling that will go off early, but if you're going to let it determine your decision, it's going to put you in a really, really bad place. Number 4, your time of waking up. It's not an idle thought when people say earlier you rise, the greater your shine is. Remember that your time of waking up will decide your fate. If you're a person who wakes up at 10, 11, or maximum 12, all of your decisions about your life are already made. People who are determining the industry, the economy, they have already decided that what you have to do, where you will spend, where you will invest. Successful mindsets get up early to have their faith, their decisions, and their creativity in their hands. They bring two things on their table when they wake up early. Number 1, the necessary and the required oxygen that their mind needs to recharge itself or reboost the energy. Number 2, they provide themselves a great deal of time to think. Number 5, the cycle that I've already placed in my videos: earn, save, invest. You have to earn. Remember that if people tell you that go for a business, don't work for a job, don't be a 9 to 5 slave, don't listen to them, because without being a 9 to 5 slave, you won't know the insights of an industry, the dynamics of how a company works, or the inner intelligent information that you need to be a businessman yourself. If you're going to start an IT business, you require an internship, a job in an IT industry, to know how how IT business works, how they get their client. If you don't have a job or experience in your basket, you actually in reality don't have experience, you don't have skills, you don't have networks, you don't have customers. You can never prospect for your business. All you are here with your money, your business idea, and yourself. If business students are sitting in front of me, they can easily realize how other factors of production require to be on a scale to work for you. You need labor, you need information. All of that will come with you and your experience. Do what you have to do until you can do what you want to. You have to earn, you have to do a job. You want to have a business, so do a job until you are able to generate money, you've saved it, and now you're ready to invest it. So now you can do what you want to do. A very easy cycle, but only if you understand it. And number 6, I'd like to highlight a core trait of successful people. Successful people used to have an inner locus of control. They take responsibility of every certain failure coming in their way. They're not finding or looking for a shoulder to blame upon. On the contrary, there are people who choose two approaches to overcome their failures. Number 1, denial, and number 2, sublimation. Denial is when you from the start don't believe that you have failed. You're having a failure. You're just trying to divert the failure, or the part that you have to confront the failure, you're actually trying to divert it. On number 2, sublimation. In sublimation, you're trying to find a shoulder to blame on. It's not always have to be a person. You can actually do that with a situation. For example, you left your home late for work, and coincidentally you found traffic on your way, so when you went to office, you instantly blame traffic for you being late. However, you're not accepting the fact that you left your home very late for your work. These are the situations when ineffective people or people with external locus of control look for ways and excuses to divert their failure. In the meantime, when such people are looking for a denial state, people with inner locus of control and successful ones even find the cause of their failure. They have a proper approach to reverse the failure, and by the time The others will find a shoulder to blame on. These people would have completed and overcome with the failure, and it's already fixed back. This is the effective approach when successful people don't shed their responsibility off their shoulders. They instead find a solution, confront their failures, and try to overcome it as soon as possible. You have a failure because when you're going to confront it, you'll learn from the failure. And when you're not going to confront it and instead you'll try to divert it, that's the point when you are missing the lesson that a failure comes to teach you in your life. Number 7, don't fear what you want to do. A lot of people have different ideas in their mind, and they have so many ideas that they've kept in their thoughts bank. For example, on daily basis, we are hearing or we are getting different approaches, ideas in our mind that we plan to do, or even we intend to do that, but because of a fear to bear a loss, to go through the risking approaches, we keep them aside. We can actually work on that. I already told you that if you're getting a plan or an idea, put that on your table, search for it, have some feasibility for that idea. If it actually gives you something, then it's worth being invested upon. If it's impossible or getting so many inputs and it has very limited outputs, or it's cultivating less for what it requires in terms of input, then only that idea is supposed to be given up. But until then, try to find, confront it, go for it. Stop fearing for things, because it's not the thing that's fearing you, it's your fear itself that's keeping you from success. And successful people, they go for investments, they go for portfolios, they go for their approaches. They don't think twice if opportunity knocks the door. And in such a way, do remember that you will always get something that you have courage to ask for. And number 8, create the grandest vision for yourself, for your life. Do take notice that the highest your ambitions will be, the more you'll work in your life. If you have very petty ambitions and very small goals that you want to attain certain small things in life, it will be hard for you to struggle and know the real hustle of life. If you really want to have a big life, big success, big things to come across, and you have luxuries in your bucket list you want to have outside your home, it's just because you will become what you believe. So stop taking yourself for granted. You have so much ability. Your creativity can cross millions of milestones, so don't limit yourself to very small ambitions or small goals. Yes, you should have smaller goals towards a big ambition so that you can eat that plate in chunks. Don't go for it at once. You should have approach for that. So all these 8 were universal success principles. They don't have any specific path or specific destination, but for every successful person, if you intend to be one, you have to step in all these 8 shoes alongside, so that your life will start giving you a growth approach. If you really like this video, do subscribe to my channel. Meet you in the next video.